We spoke to the mother of the two children the day they were brought to the hospital. They would not make it. But during that interview, Asia McKenzie wanted to talk about what she thought was the cause of the fire.
I've been having electrical problems. I made work orders about the electrical problems I was having, and this is what happened.
We requested from the owner of the property, the Cincinnati Metropolitan Housing Authority, all of the maintenance records from that building going back 3 years. And while the McKenzie's unit does not show any record of a reported electrical issue, Asia's mother told me over the phone that certain outlets in the kitchen were not working, forcing her daughter to use an extension cord from the freezer to outlets that did work. Photos in the fire investigation report back up the claim, showing the path of the extension cord leading across the kitchen, under the dog kennel, and to that chest freezer. That report concluding it was a piled-up extension cord on the floor under the dog cage and/or the damaged freezer cord that ignited clothing and blankets in and under the dog cage. And the McKenzies were not alone having electrical problems in the building. Records show many complaints about faulty outlets.
My socket in the back of my refrigerator wasn't working. I had to use the one right next to it that was over the counter.
Shamaya Willis lived 2 doors down from the McKenzies. We found the maintenance records on her unit, revealing repairs on outlets in her townhome in January, February, and circuit breaker issues in April. She was also forced to use extension cords.
As much as problems I was having, everybody else probably was having the same problems.
We've talked to several people. They say they're all having problems with their outlets.
Mm-hmm.
The unit on the other side of Shamaya also having electrical issues on 5 separate occasions, prompting maintenance to replace them. The next unit over from that one also having issues with a circuit breaker.
Do you feel like when you make complaints, do they answer them?
Sometimes it all depends. But if they don't have no workers, then they won't come to fix everything. But when they do, they fix everything.
And other people we spoke with in other nearby buildings also reporting having problems with outlets and breakers. While CMHA executives would not go on camera, they said that they would reply to written questions. Now, the main question we wanted answered, with so many tenants saying that they're having all of these electrical issues, should CMHA do a total electrical assessment for these buildings? Now, CMHA has replied that CMHA responds to all maintenance issues that we are alerted to. That answer seemed inadequate, so we sent back a question saying, given the loss of life here and the fact that so many people appear to be having electrical issues, wouldn't it be prudent that they make contact with each of the tenants and check outlets instead of waiting for problems and another potential fire to arise? Well, we'll let you know when we get a response to that question.
From breaking news to feel-good stories, Local 12 has it all. Tap subscribe and click the links for more content like this.